All right, guys, Steve here again. Thanks for joining us today. Today we're actually going to talk on a couple things regarding some troubleshooting issues. People that have brought us questions and stuff like that we want to be able to answer. So one of the biggest things that people will ask to say is I've seen manufactured stone, I've seen natural stone, I've seen bricks, stuff is coming off. 99% of the time that people have issues with product falling off is typically application, wrong mortar, wrong area that it was installed, too close to the ground and such. So you got to be cautious for that. Make sure you do follow up on one of our previous videos talking about mortar to make sure that your installation is being done with the correct cement. One of the situations that people have had due to stones falling off is applying a flower bed right up against your stone product. You got to be cautious for that. Building code actually states that you need to have X number of inches from the ground before you have any type of finish product, whether it be siding, stucco, stone, and such like that. So make sure you check up on your building code and follow up with that with your installer as well. So the same goes for even your stone right down to your grass. The grass will eventually cause a certain amount of what you would call wicking. So that allows the dirt and debris in the ground to slowly start shedding its way up behind the product, which in longevity of it has a potential of possibly popping a piece loose. So make sure you follow up on that and be careful on that. Second question, color fading. Will the product fade? Now, anything can fade over time. The one nice part about dealing with natural stone is it is natural stone. You know, the ground that you stand on every day is where this stone comes from. So in terms of fading, the product itself typically doesn't fade very much over the longevity of it. Compared to dealing with other types of product that are out there that are man-made, you will always have that potential of the product fading, coloring, having discoloration, getting a thing called efflorescence. If you've ever seen stone product where you start seeing white streaking on the face of it, that's called efflorescence. Efflorescence is salt, and so all that's happening is that salt is coming to the surface of the product and leaving like a white residue on it. Typically it does wash itself off over the surface over time, but not always. It can potentially also leave some staining, so be cautious for that. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, please make sure you write it in the comments below. We'd love to be able to answer your questions and make sure that you are getting your job done properly, professionally, and we want to make sure we are able to do our best to answer those questions for you. So have a good week. Thanks so much.